Hello, you guys. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into a collective reading for you guys to see what you need to know in order to handle your situation. All right. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can continue to catch this vibe, okay? Anything you guys need to know is below in the description box. If you guys want to book a personal reading, there is an option available. I have linked it below if you want to click directly on the booking page, or if you want to check out the website, you can do that. But we're going to go ahead and get into it for the collective. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Anybody is welcome to watch this reading. Just be sure not to add anything to your life that does not belong. So let's see for the collective. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. Father, Mother, God, for the collective. What is the message regarding what they're dealing with? Okay. Source. So it all starts with source. Go back to the source. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the roots of something. That's what I'm getting. If you need to know information, it will be revealed by going back to the source. The moon is back there. So it's like where something starts. Why did you start something? Why did you begin doing this? What was your motivation? What was your mission? Yeah. What initially inspired you? That's what I feel like it's about. Yeah, honor your word, because it's like your spirit team right now is trying to get you to see that this is the way that you overcome this challenge. Whatever this challenge is that you're facing in whatever aspect of your life, going back to the reason why you started something or how something began is going to be how you overcome a challenge, because it's going to help you to basically remember the beginning. I'm getting that part of me saying remember. I'm getting Lion King when Mufasa was in the sky in the clouds and Rafiki showed Simba the way, pretty much, because he already knew the way, but he lost his way. So there could definitely be something where you've kind of lost your way, and you could be feeling the challenges of that because of the fact that things have gotten in the way of why you originally began. There's so many things that could have happened, and it's not your fault, but it is a situation where, you know, we get lost in the sauce. Like, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I just feel like you may be frustrated, or you could be feeling like confused. And I believe that if you stick to your word and what you originally set out to do, then you'll have a lot more clarity. Yeah, alchemy. Ooh, 11. So you've got number 1, number 11, and number 15. So you are dealing with obstacles and challenges, but it goes back to you. Like, not saying that you initiated it, but it goes back to you, what you came here to do, what your job is on this earth, what your talents and gifts are, what your skills are. Whatever this challenge or this obstacle is that you're facing, it may feel insurmountable. It may feel like it's something that you're not going to be able to overcome. There may be a lot of things that you feel like you deserve or that you want that you just feel like aren't necessarily coming to you as easy as you would like. But this is how you kind of like get to a point where you know how to transmute the energy. Okay? I feel like you can grab little things here or there to keep you incentivized to do something. Like maybe set small goals for yourself. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish, do something to where you know the goals that you have that are small, that can be like stair steps to get you where you want to be. But most importantly, it's hard. Like, I feel like right now with the challenges that you're facing is that Like, it's hard to stick to your word when you feel like you don't have the tools or the resources to be able to do that. Or it's hard to stick to your word when you feel like there's so much coming up against you. You already feel like you've made a lot of sacrifices. You already feel as if you've done the right thing. And you may feel like you're not getting rewarded for that. However, I do see a reward on the other side. It's just Saturn. It feels like Saturn. It feels like a test. It feels that we're all going through a test. But going back to the reason why you started something is going to help you continue to have motivation. So let's see. For the collective, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm getting used to looking at the camera because the little dot is over there. But I look at myself and then I see the dot. So, goof, okay? What are the messages, Spirit, for the collective that they need to hear right now? Even if it feels like you're honoring your word, but you're not getting ahead, they still want you to do that. Stick to your convictions. I feel like I did a reading about sticking to your convictions. Because if you don't stick to... Oh, see, something is reversed. 4 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Wands reversed. I feel like you guys could feel like you're not really successful when it comes to what it is that you're doing. Or that you're losing a lot of money. You may be feeling really drained. Yeah, Temperance in reverse, Justice in reverse. You feel like things are just out of balance. Like, what is this? Like, I get this message of you questioning, like, what is this? I was looking for something, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah. Somebody may have lied or cheated. Yeah, somebody may have cheated you out of a lot of money in a situation. 7 of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords reversed. You found out recently that somebody lied. And you either spent a lot of time or money or effort or resources in a situation or investing into a situation that you found out wasn't fair. It wasn't balanced. It was a lie. Somebody did this to avoid some type of conflict. Like, for them, it's like somebody wanted you to be the one to deal with the conflict or to deal with the problems. And you just feel really like out of balance. Things just feel really out of whack. And it's causing you to feel like you're unsuccessful in a situation. Like you didn't avoid some type of tower. Like you really were trying to avoid a bad situation. But because of what someone has done kind of to manipulate the situation, you feel as if you weren't able to like avoid something that you really worked hard to try to avoid. And in that position, like what I would say to you is like whenever I feel like I'm in that position, it's kind of a message. Ooh, a cardinal's outside. There are 2 of them. It's a girl and a boy. A male and a female. Because the female's a little bit more like tan, brown, with red at the top of their head. And then the males are more like red all over. I think they're a family. Wow, so this could be a family situation as well. You may feel like family members have betrayed you. Or someone who you consider to be like family may have betrayed you. But like whenever I find myself in situations, you guys, where I just can't control the outcome, like don't feel guilty because that tower, you really feel like that tower is your fault. I know you know that it's not your fault as to what initiated the tower, but I feel that you guys could be feeling that the fact that you couldn't avoid the tower, it's like, you know, making you feel like you did something wrong. And this is what I want you to understand. You didn't do anything necessarily wrong. I feel like there are always ways when our situations kind of blow up in our face. There are always ways that we can absorb the situation and learn from it and do our best to kind of like get the message, okay, 8 of Wands, that Spirit is trying to send us. But what I don't want you to do is beat yourself up about this, because with a tower, it's kind of something that's inevitable. It's something that's going to happen anyway. It's a situation that will blow up regardless of what you do. So really what the real point of it is, when you zoom out and you gain a higher perspective, is to understand that there was nothing you could do to avoid it, but how you handle it is the key. How you handle it is how spirit is going to bless you. So that's why they're saying, in order to get through this obstacle, just continue to honor your word. Make sure you speak clearly. Okay. Okay, what is this situation? What is the situation for the collective when it comes to these messages, Spirit? Yeah, 8 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. You really don't appreciate someone's communication towards you, or you may be feeling like your prayers aren't being answered. You may be feeling like you're not getting any guidance. Like you could be looking to the stars, literally looking up at night and trying to figure out, like, you know, looking at the sky and like, you know, shaking your fist at God. Like, why, God? What is it that you want? I'm not happy. You don't like the communication that you're receiving, either from source or from like people around you. Yeah, Knight of Wands and the Magician. I feel like there's a decision that you've made recently to take action on something, and you're not satisfied with how things are moving forward. Okay? You're really not satisfied with how things are moving forward. Whatever decision that you made in the recent past to take action was a good decision. The thing about it is managing your expectations. Because I don't think it was the wrong decision. I just feel like it's one small decision in a group of large decisions that you will have to continue to make over time. Like there's going to have to be some consistency. I don't know if there could be someone speaking to you in a negative way that could be disheartening or discouraging. Someone could be trying to discourage you. I feel like you're trying to figure out why everything is happening, but you chose a certain path and you're now walking that path. And I feel like you're coming in contact with a lot of the obstacles along the way. And you may feel like God doesn't hear you, or that God isn't listening, or whoever you pray to isn't really listening to you. You're trying to manifest what you want. You're trying to manifest abundance. But I feel like you're getting stopped. Some of you could have a boss or a superior, someone who's in charge of your projects or whatever it is that you have going on, that could be very like disciplinarian. There could be something about the rules. Yeah, the Hierophant. There could be something about the rules that you feel like is holding you back. My cats are doing something weird. What's the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Cups? Yeah, 5 of Cups. You're really emotionally attached to how things progress. And I'm going to recommend that you release your expectations of the situation. And it's hard. It's hard to release your expectations of the situation, but the way that it will become easier is for you to just honor your word when it comes to what it is that you said you were going to do. Because I feel like you've already made the sacrifice, and now you have to wait for the magic to work. It's like whatever you've given up or let go of or promised, it's like delayed reaction. You have to keep at it. because this is what you asked for, right? And your spirit team is like, okay, they're here to support you, to remember that you're not alone, to know that you have strength and support from energies that want you to succeed. So they're there to do that. And then your connection with Source is kind of understanding that all the greatness that can be created is also available within you, because you are created energetically to that source power. And then just doing what it is that you said you were going to do, following through with what promises you either made to yourself or what promises that you made to other people. And it's not easy, but that's the whole point. Like, there's a huge reward that I feel like you'll have. There's a huge blessing coming from this pain that you may be feeling. You really want things to move forward, but I feel like you're disappointed because they're not at this time. The Magician again, there's definitely... yeah, there's definitely a situation where whatever this tower is that you went through was kind of like here to remind you. This is a lot of major changes that you guys are experiencing because you asked for it and you wanted it. You may not have known what the result would be when you asked for whatever you asked for, but this is going to happen regardless. Whenever you want to change in your life, or whenever you want to make more money, or you want to have better relationships, or you want to move forward and progress, there's going to be a situation that comes up that kind of tests your willpower and tests whether or not you are really ready for that change, number one, and whether or not it's something that you actually want. So like I said, the tower, it really wasn't something that you could avoid. So beating yourself up about it is only going to hurt you more. And I don't want you guys to do that, because it's going to take away vital energy from whatever you're trying to put energy into, whatever you're trying to manifest. Oh my God, it scared the shit out of me. Hold on. Oh my God, you guys, did y'all hear that hard ass knock? Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened. So the people, like, okay, I just moved in and the unit next door, it's not inhabited yet, but I guess that's what it's about to be. I don't know. But they're replacing like a lot of stuff around here. And the guy was at the wrong door. Like, he was knocking and he tried to turn the door handle, which scared the shit out of me. But he ended up being at the wrong place. So he thought it was the other door. I don't ever take anything for granted in these readings, and I don't ever feel like things are coincidences. And I really feel that a lot of what could be being described energetically in the reading may come across in the reader's environment, depending on how strong the energy is. So the fact that he was trying to get in and the door was locked and he knocked really hard, right? And he found out he was at the wrong door, but the door that he was supposed to be at, it was basically already unlocked. Okay. So how do I explain this? It kind of feels like a situation where you guys may be really pounding on a door, like knocking really hard on a door in your life that you want to open up, and you really feel like this is the door that you're supposed to be at, because he thought he was supposed to be over here, but he was really supposed to be next door. And you may be pounding, try to get in, let me in, but the door consistently is locked. And little do you know that the door next door is already open and unlocked, and everything that you really kind of want, or a lot of things that would benefit you or help you or bless your life or make you feel really accomplished and good could be at that other doorway. But you're so busy trying to figure out why you can't get into this door that you don't know that the other door is already open and unlocked and waiting, and every blessing that you're asking for is literally at that door. So that's what I got from that. Take it how it resonates. But definitely, like I said, it's kind of like a situation where you ended a cycle. This is a major cycle that's coming to an end. And it's literally, with these two cards in itself, changing your whole life. It's changing everything that you've known to be true. Every single belief that you've had is being tested, or the things that weren't working are literally being destroyed. So it's not necessarily saying that, like, you're at the wrong door and this is, you know, you're just doing the wrong thing. I don't think that that's true at all. What I feel is that it depends on your situation, number one. And some of you may be in a situation where you're knocking at the right building, but you just have to find a different way to get in. Okay? So it's not that you're doing the wrong thing. You just may have to figure out a new way of doing it, or a new technique or strategy in order to open the door or in order to get in, right? Whatever this is that's, you know, blowing up in your life or shocking you or taking you through a kind of like tailspin energy, it's to show you how much power that you have over your situation. Yeah, and the Fool card right after that, the Hermit right after that. There's a lot that this new beginning, this cycle shifting, this timeline jump, whatever this is that you want to call it, where your life is entering into a new phase, is a really powerful learning experience that your spirit team wants you to use to be able to identify how to kind of like transmute energy and become this alchemist, because we do have the alchemy card. It's like they want you to understand how you can mold a situation to your will without forcing it. 2222 on the timer. There is a lot of conflict that I feel like you guys are feeling. Some of you may be feeling like, dang, why did I even start this journey? Why did I even go down this path? Because it was like, I could have just, like, some of you may be feeling like it's so hard that you really just would rather just struggle through whatever you were struggling through and leave it at that. It's like, some of you, the growth process may be so irritating and difficult that you just wish you didn't start growing at all. And I don't think that you really feel that way. I just think that you're being extremely tested by what it is that you're going through. And there's a lot of conflict, but at the end of the day, I feel like Five of Wands, Three of Cups is teaching you how to celebrate the hard times, how to celebrate the conflict, or how to be happy about whatever you're learning. And however the lesson is being presented to you, it's like your spirit team wants you to rejoice in the lesson, regardless of how hard it is, because that helps you to see those really synchronistic confirmations that they try to show you. And it's like, it builds up this resistance to where when you go through things, you will literally be immune to a lot of the bullshit that comes your way. And that's the benefit of it that I feel like it's really hard for a lot of us to see right now, because you really want what you want and you really want things to move forward. And there's just a lot of things that you feel like either you've had to leave behind, or you just feel like you've lost people along the way. And you're trying to figure out right now if it's worth it. But I really do feel like it is worth it, okay? What's hidden? There could be some type of financial incentive or independence. There's a message of independence or celebration that's hidden, yeah. There's something that you're going to receive that's going to inspire you. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, but the Six of Pentacles is at the back. So there's something that you're about to receive that you're going to be very happy about. 3 of Cups. Okay. I want to take the 6 of Pentacles. So this could be a confirmation spiritually. This could be a message that's coming in. Okay. What's the 6 of Pentacles for what's hidden? High Priestess and the 6 of Cups. So this is something that you dreamed about. This is something you've had a premonition about. This could be something for your children. This could be some type of financial incentive, food stamps, Section 8, TANF, child support, daycare assistance, alimony. This could be like, it's just something that would benefit your growth. I also feel like what's hidden from you is the fact that, like, whatever you're worried about, okay, 8 of Swords, you're not going to have to worry. I'm telling you, you're not going to have to worry about whatever this is that you're worried about. There is a need for you to be very wise when it comes to your past and things that have happened in the past that you've already grown and evolved from, okay? Because it's like there's kind of a need for you to be a little stingy about how much you give your energy to the past, what you've moved forward from. 6s are very significant here. Your emotions are very significant here. You may even have something that pops into your mind that you remember that you got, or that you maybe lost or forgot about. Like, there could be an item or money, or I don't know. It's like there's something that either you lost and you thought it was gone that you're going to find, something that you forgot about that now you can use and utilize and take advantage of, or something that somebody was trying to hide from you that you're going to receive. Like, the High Priestess is technically what's hidden. It's something about the past. It could even be a memory or a dream or a premonition that comes through that gives you some type of insight about something. Something that you predicted was going to happen could possibly happen. But it's like you're worried about something that you really don't have to be worried about, or there's a lot that you feel like is coming at you that isn't really coming at you. Like, you're gonna feel, or you feel right now, that you're gonna have so many things that you have to do, but it's not like you really aren't gonna have to do that much. I'm proud. Listen, believe me if you want. You're not gonna have to do as much as you think you will, or something is not gonna be as hard as what you think it's gonna be. It's like you feel like you have all of these responsibilities, but there's some type of harvest coming in, and it feels like material things. Like, if your kids are going back to school and you don't know how you're going to get school clothes, you're going to find like a school clothes drive or a school supply drive, and they're going to be giving away things, and you're going to get everything that you need. If there's a situation where, you don't know if you're going to be able to buy groceries, and you apply for food stamps and you don't know if you're approved, you haven't heard anything, they're going to come through. Like, it's going to feel tight, but everything's going to fall into place as soon as you need it to. Okay. I also feel like be careful of the stories that you tell the past, like anything to do with a past person, or like memories of the past, thoughts of the past. Try to see it from a positive perspective. Don't really focus too much on what went wrong. Try to focus more on like what you gained from every experience, because that's going to help you see what you're gaining now more clearly. Okay. So what's the advice? Well, I feel like I'm giving you advice. What can the collective expect in the near future when it kind of comes to an outcome of this situation? 7 of Cups. So More options are going to open up for sure, but you're going to have to be very discerning about which options that you choose. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, discerning. There's going to be a lot of options that come up. A lot of help is going to be presented to you, but you're going to have to be very discerning about what you invest your time and energy into. Even if it's not about help, like some of you may be in a situation where you've walked away from people and you're doing just fine, but you're going to have people coming back from the past trying to like have their hand out. And you need to know that a lot of these people are coming back with a lot of illusions that they're trying to get you to believe. A lot of these people are coming back being very delusional about your boundaries, okay, situations, things like that. And you just need to be aware of what to do and like what not to do, who to invest time and energy into and who not to, what investments that you should make with your business, with your money, and which ones are not worth your time, okay? What's the Seven of Cups? Yeah, the Sun. You have clarity. I feel like Source is going to show you anything that's an illusion, anything that's false, even if it's something that's within your own belief system. Ooh, the Death card. Tower, Scorpio energy, Aquarius, possibly Leo, Pisces. We saw Virgo, Gemini, Aries. Maybe Taurus. Okay, y'all, listen. Something that you feel like has been taking a long time, all of a sudden, it's going to be like, all of a sudden, I feel like it's going to be like really fast. And you're going to see this, like this change that has been taking forever. There's going to be some type of light, or I don't know if there's something going on with the sun and the planets, but whenever I get this card, it always reminds me of astrology. So it could be something astrological. There's going to be like a shift that happens because the Wheel of Fortune is on the card. So there's going to be a shift that happens after you've been dealing with this situation dragging. Something is just dragging. Someone is dragging their feet. Someone is taking forever. And then like there's some type of illumination or a shift in time. Then boom. And you're going to be like, what? You're going to be like, where did this come from? So I feel like there's going to be a pleasant surprise. That Tower doesn't feel bad because it's attached to this major transformation that you've been making. What's the Sun? What's the Seven of Cups with the Sun? Just. I'm like, what? I feel like you guys are going to get some type of justice and you're going to be confused. I don't think you're going to trust it. I don't think you're going to believe it. I don't even think you're going to know, like, maybe where it came from initially. But you're going to be like, what? Something is balancing out. There could be something legally that's being brought to the light. Somebody may have been trying to keep something in the shadows. We definitely have the High Priestess. So there could be some secrets that someone was trying to keep about children or about the past or about finances, bills. And there's going to be some type of illumination with this. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Something is going to be balanced out. And the King of Wands, interesting. So you could definitely be dealing with a Leo or an Aries. There could even be an opportunity coming in where now you have to decide where you want to prioritize your time. That's why that Six of Pentacles is there, because there's a strong emphasis on balance and priorities. Libra is significant. Leo is significant. See, you rose to the occasion with this Ace of Pentacles in the recent past. And even though you may be questioning, like, is it even worth it? Because you're so drained and exhausted right now. Because you're trying to keep things afloat so that you can create this rainbow, so that you can make your dreams come true. And it's like, when is my ship coming in? But it's like he doesn't even see the ship. He's so busy on this rock trying not to drown that he doesn't see the shift coming in, or the shift coming in. Continue to have courage, control your fears, control your anxieties, control the animalistic nature in you that wants to kind of like lash out because you're stressed. Focus on what it is that you desire, what it is that you want. Really harness that Leo energy of like just having this firm, like you could be a Leo. Harness that energy of like just knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're going to have what it is that you want. Because look, you fighting for all of this, it's going to pay off. And it's going to pay off with this justice energy. There's a strong will, desire, and determination that I feel like you have to possess, because it's helping you to not get distracted. Okay, that kind of feels like what this is. And I feel like you're not going to realize this justice coming in, and it's going to be something that's very shocking and confusing. You may find out about something that's been going on legally that you didn't know was going on, and it could definitely be about the past, about property or assets, something material, like literal property or assets, children, money, finances. I also feel like you could come up with a solution. Like there could be a solution that pops up within a short time. I don't think it's going to take very long. It feels like it's kind of like a short time. Okay. Libra season could be very significant when it comes to getting justice for what you've been dealing with in Leo season. Scorpio is also significant as well. What's the time frame on this reading for the collective? Within 3 months. Okay. Yeah, so definitely Scorpio season. Libra season, yeah. I would say probably like October. We're in what? August? September, October, November. Okay, I was getting October. But within 3 months, there's going to be some type of like understanding of this reading, breakthrough. Something happened in March, or you tried to do something in March and it wasn't going to happen then, but within the next 3 months, either from now until then or whatever, it's more likely to happen. But I do feel like it's important for you to honor your word, stick to what you said you were going to do, keep your promises, don't like go back on your word or change what you have chosen for yourself because it gets too hard. Strength, will, determination, self-control. These are all things that are going to benefit you right now. Don't let little stuff that pops up to try to upset you affect you, because that's what's going to throw you off and make you lose focus and lose sight of, girl, come on. Snowflake just jumped down from that cabinet because that man knocked on that door hard, scared her. I see you. He ain't coming in here, girl. Go on and take yourself on. Yeah, but like, just remember where you started. Remember where you came from. Don't forget who you are. Remember why you started doing whatever it is that you're doing in the first place, because that will help you basically to like ignore things that are not important. That was that 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups. It will help you to keep your courage and your faith in yourself very strong. And I just feel like that's what your spirit team wants you to do. That's how you become an alchemist. That's how you like master magicianry or whatever. It's not about ignoring it. It's not about acting like it's not there. It's about seeing it, realizing it, and knowing it's not that important, but also like pulling the energy from it that you need to motivate you to do what it is that you want to do. That's what it's really about. So what's the advice for the collective? Ooh, howlite. It says howlite, literally. Then it says hope. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. Okay, so try to be grateful for what you have. I know that's kind of hard for people who watch tarot sometimes, but I'm just keeping it a buck, okay? I want you to get where you want to be, okay? And that's the only reason why any of us are really here, because we want to see the collective energy rise, okay? So we can all get where we want to be. And the more you dwell on negativity, the more you kind of wallow in self-pity, the more you're ungrateful for the messages you do have, the less you're going to get what you want. Because I do feel like there's a little bit of like arrogance or believing that you deserve something, which is not bad, but it's like, if you're very arrogant or you just believe that you deserve something and you just expect the outcome to be the way that you want it to be because you've just been through so much and you've had to sacrifice so much, it's like, it's kind of getting to a point where that's holding you back. Okay. And if, don't be mad at me for saying it, because I'm just speaking the truth. And I do feel like a lot of people in the tarot community want to have, smoke blown up their backsides and not really like be told what really they want to know, but they really don't want to know. It's like, it's confusing. So it's like, that's confusing to spirit. And eventually it's going to be a situation where you're not really going to have quality messages, because when you do get the quality message that you want or that you need to try to help, get your gears turning in your mind, you don't want to hear it. So take that how it resonates. Labradorite says kindness. Be kind, for everyone you meet is a fighting. No. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Yeah, somebody wanted to make me sound stupid, but it's okay. So just be kind, because that's what I was kind of saying. It's like they said, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Like, everybody's going through shit right now. So it's about the way that you choose to handle it. If you choose to handle it like a spoiled brat, then you're going to get the results that a spoiled brat would get, which is not what you want. You're going to be put in timeout. Okay? But if you choose to handle it like an objective being, then you'll get some more of the results that you actually want. Amazonite, truth. But better to get hurt by the truth than to be comforted with a lie. So that's Spirit's way of just saying that whatever was said is the right thing. I hope that you guys enjoy the message. I hope it helped you. Book your readings below, you guys. Like and subscribe to continue to catch this vibe. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of this reading. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.